But first, I want to take you back to the body chute because I got a lot of questions, people asking what it was like to actually sleep down there. I'm telling you, it was terrifying. You're in locations and you live there, they can be probably some of the worst camping trips you could possibly think of. And that's the best way to describe it.
I heard something walking.
It was very frightening to actually sleep on a 45-degree angle, and my head was facing down, so a lot of blood was rushing my head. I only had 30 minutes of conscious sleep. And the scary part about it is when I set my bed up, I actually had to put sandbags on the poles that were holding down this bed from sliding all the way down to the bottom. So when I sat down, it was actually very scary. I thought it was gonna collapse and I was gonna go flying down just like all the other bodies that came through Waverly Hills to their last resting place, the cemetery out back.
I keep hearing this noise come from back here.
There was massive spiders about this big that were down there, and it was just very creepy, dark, gritty, and I didn't have any sleep. And I kept hearing footsteps rushing at me. Some of the LED light sensors on a device that I set up were going off. And then when I woke up, I had to get out of there because it was an overwhelming feeling of claustrophobic kind of just setting in my mentality.
Day two's here.
And when I walked around the building by myself, I found Katrina still sleeping. I was trying to wake her up, but she didn't. So I decided to go up to the top floor, and once I got up there, I felt like there was somebody following me. And it was very bizarre, but I felt privileged to actually be inside Waverly Hills Sanatorium by myself, walking around and being able to take it in and connect with the location. And I think that was the best part for me. Not only getting out of the body chute, but actually being able to take in a lot of the building and be a part of it. Coming up after the break, we have some exclusive footage from Waverly Hills. You don't want to miss this.
We're packing Sunday nights with premieres of your frightful favorites.
I knew nothing would be the same after that.
My Haunted House, all new Sunday at 9, followed by an all-new Paranormal Witness at 10 on Destination America.
I'm going to show you a never-before-seen exclusive clip of me walking around Waverly Hills by myself. It was really scary at first, I won't lie. But once I started walking around, I started understanding in my own mind that this is a really awesome opportunity to be all alone, isolated, and have the privilege to just walk around this location that is so iconic. Everybody knows about the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. And I have my little handheld camera. This was a location where it was meant to help people with TB, tuberculosis. And people came here, our grandfathers, our mothers, our sisters, siblings, and they needed help. And a lot of people passed away at this location. And I think spiritually for me, it was that kind of connection that I made where it was one of those moments that I felt it wasn't as negative and dark as the location is always meant to be. And I think that's where it hit me personally. And walking around, I sensed that. It felt like something was following me, but it didn't feel evil at times. It felt sincere, like, what are you doing? Very curious, just like I was. I was very curious about the building, walking around. And every step that I took throughout the location, it felt like it changed. And you could just feel the energy. So I went up to the top floor, and it was really interesting because they had these toy balls where children of spirits would move and play, and a lot of people have had experiences up there. So I thought, hey, it's a great opportunity to go up there by myself and see if anything will happen. Something happens, but I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. Check out this exclusive clip.
All right, I'm gonna leave Katrina by herself. I'm just walking down the halls to see if anything happens to me. I had some direct communication with whatever was here, and I feel now's the time to leave her by herself, see if anything happens in the morning as she's waking up. It's so creepy walking through these rooms.
I'm gonna go up to the 5th floor right now.
And then I tried to talk to the nurse who used to work up here. A lot of children would be up here. This is where they would play. They'd actually play on top of the roof, which is so weird. This was the only place that they would play, on the top of the roof. Right out here is where children would play. I'm on top of the roof right now. I'm up where all the children would be. I'll walk to the end of the hall and I'll try to set some balls down, see if the children will communicate, move some of the objects around, and also where that nurse was in 502. I'll try to go talk to her, see if she'll show herself.
Is there a nurse up here that can help me? Are you over there? Did you just make a noise? That was loud. Got really strange right here.
The feeling just suddenly hit me. It was a loud noise right behind me.
Can you make another noise? Is there a nurse up here that can help me? I'm by myself. I don't mean you any harm. I'm here out of respect to try to talk to you and understand what happened to you. There's so many stories of people talking about different things that could have happened. Can you tell me the truth? Can you tell me exactly what occurred when you were working here? Is that you? Tapping on the glass? Right behind me, I heard tapping. Can you do it again for me? Thank you. There was tapping on the glass right here. Right here the first time behind me, and then all of a sudden it got my attention there. Can you do it one more time? Awesome. Wow, something is responding back by tapping on the glass right there and right there. Where are you? Why can't I see you? Can you see me? Tap on the glass once if you can see me. Can you hear me? Right there. You could definitely hear that. Tapping right there, and all of a sudden right there. So you can hear me, but you can't see me. Okay. What is it that you want to tell me? Am I talking to the nurse? Tap on the glass if I'm talking to a nurse. Am I talking to a child? Or a kid that was playing up here? Can you tap on the glass if this is a kid? Who am I talking to? A patient? No, nothing. What happens if I put my back to you? Can you move that ball? Awesome. Thanks for watching After the Lockdown on Destination America Go.